I'll be sharing about the Funds of Knowledge approach to working with families and educating children from diverse backgrounds. Funds of Knowledge was introduced by Belli, Ibanez, and Greenberg in 1992. This approach acknowledges the historical, cultural, and social skills and information that individuals and families possess. This knowledge is built over time through lived experiences, everyday household routines, and community practices. This approach pushes back on centering Western-focused strategies and seeing family differences as a deficit. Instead, it encourages a strength-based view of children and family and recognizes that they possess knowledge and specialized skill sets through their lived experiences. This approach has been applied across historically marginalized populations, including individuals who identify as African American, Mexican American, and Indigenous. In the early 2000s, Mullen Gonzalez emphasized the Funds of Knowledge approach and developed a teacher toolkit to train educators to recognize family funds of knowledge and apply them in classroom lessons. For example, a Korean family might demonstrate how to make traditional kimchi and share its nutritional value within a classroom. Barnhart and Coagle contributed to the approach with their work in Indigenous knowledge systems and Alaska Native ways of knowing. Jessica Barnes-Nature recently published an article that focused on valuing Indigenous knowledge and cultural traditions in early childhood and the impacts on early child development. The research focused on the Anishinaabe of Michigan and extended the concepts of funds of knowledge. Barnes-Nature wanted to do this research because the role of cultural practices in supporting young Indigenous children's development is poorly understood within the field of early childhood. The study put forward 3 positive strategies for working with Indigenous children that we can all learn from. First, the concept of Ginkankanabe as foundational. Learning occurs when children observe and participate in family and community responsibilities, rather than through abstract Western-style structured instruction. Secondly, the role of everyday food and land-based practices. Cultural traditions and relationships are most effectively shared with young children through everyday activities. Traditional foodways, for example, foraging, gardening, preparing meals, and land-based practices serve as the primary conduits for teaching children about their heritage, community roles, and environmental relationships. And lastly, support for Indigenous children's well-being. The study demonstrates that integrating traditional practices provides holistic support for children's developmental health, identity formation, and overall emotional and spiritual well-being. Kuyana, and let me show you my references. And I encourage you to use the Funds of Knowledge approach and these suggested strategies in your future classrooms.